Hello friends, welcome to Anis Academy. This is video number 4 in ratio and proportion, wherein we are going to solve some problems. In this video also we will be solving 5 problems. If you have not watched previous videos, I'll put the link in description. You can go ahead and watch those also. Okay, so let's start this video. So our first problem for today is find A is to B is to C is to D when A is to B is given, B is to C is also given, and C is to D is also given 5 is to 7. So how can we find the ratio A is to B is to C is to D? So there is a very easy method, friends. I'm going to tell now. Okay, please watch carefully. What we have to do here is we will first write A, B, C and D. Okay, now here you can see A is to B is given 2 is to 3. So I will write here 2 here and 3 here. Okay. Now B is to C is given 7 is to 9. So 7 is for B. So I will write 7 below B, and for C it is given 9. So below C I will write 9, and the last one we have C is to D, which is 5 is to 7. So below C I will write 5 and below D I will write 7. Now what we have to do is we have to see in the first row we have here 2 missing digits, right? In the second row we have here and here missing, and in the third row we have these 2 numbers missing. So we'll quickly fill these missing, okay, and then upon multiplication we will get the result. So how to fill the missing one? Very easy trick, friends. Here you can see these 2 digits are missing, right, for C and D in the first row. So it is missing next to which digit? Next to 3. So we will simply fill 3 over here and here. Okay, same concept we have to apply everywhere. Here you can see next to 7 it is missing, so we will write here 7. Here next to 9 it is missing, right, so we will write 9. And here you can see next to 5 both are missing, so we will write here 5 as well as 5. Now you have to multiply it column wise. So first one is 2 into 7 into 5. So 5 7s are 35. 35 into 2 is 70. Okay. Now next is again 7 5s are 35. 35 into 3 is 105. Then 9 5s are 45. 45 into 3 is 135. And 9 7s are 63. 63 into 3 is 189. So here we got the answer, which is we can say A is to B is to C is to D is equal to 70 is to 105 is to 135 is to 189. Very easy solution, friends. Just you have to remember this trick. Okay, just fill the missing digits which is with the next digit. Okay, now we have solved the 11th problem. Let us solve question number 12. Okay, so in question number 12, if you see, it says price of each articles of type P, Q and R is 300. So there are 3 articles, friends, P, Q and R, and for price of P, Q and R is given 300, 180 and 120. 3 prices are given respectively. Ram buys articles of each type in ratio 3 is to 2 is to 3. So P, Q, R, we have 3 articles. Okay, now the prices for P is 300, price for Q is 180, okay, and price for R is 120. So this is price, okay, and Ram is buying these articles, okay, of each type in the ratio 3 is to 2 is to 3. So 3 to 3 Ram is buying. So what is this? This is the ratio. If we multiply a common factor, let's say x, to this ratio, we will get the quantity, how much Ram is purchasing or buying. So 3x, 2x, 3x. This is the quantity. quantity what Ram is buying for each one, P, Q and R. Okay. Now he is spending rupees, he's buying each type of in the ratio 3:2:3 in rupees 6480 total. That means he is spending 6480 while buying these articles. How many articles of how many articles of type Q did he purchase? So only for type Q we have to find how many articles Ram has purchased. So he has purchased 2x, so we have to find the value of 2x. So now if you see, friends, price and quantity, if we multiply these two, what do we get? We get the how much money, like for 3x, how much money Ram has spent, isn't it? So we can say here spend. So this will become 3, I'll just write multiplication symbol here. 300 into 3 will become 900x. 180 into 2 will become 8 to the 16 and then 2 36 360x, and 12 into 3 is also 360x. Okay, so this much he has spent on each article. So if we add these numbers, it will become 6480 because total he has spent 6480 rupees, right? So if we add here 900x plus 360x plus 360x, it will become 6480. Okay, now let's add it. Okay, so all 0 0 0 will become 0, 6 6 and 0 will become 2, 1 carry forward, 3 3 6 6 and 1 carry forward will become 7, 7 plus 9 is 16. So 1620 x is equal to 6480. Now 0 we can cancel. This becomes x is equal to 648 upon 162. Okay. Now if we cancel this with 2, this will become 81. This will become 324. Now 81 4s are 324. So the value of x is equal to 4. Okay. Now we have to find how many articles of type Q did he purchase? Type Q. So for type Q, how many articles? Quantity 2x, right? 2x. So what is the value of 2x? 2 into 4, which is 8. So this is the final answer for question number 12. Hope it's easy for you, friends. Now let us solve question number 13, wherein Ajay and Ram together have rupees 1050. Okay, so there are 2 persons involved over here. So together they have 1050 rupees. Just a minute, I'll quickly erase this. Yes, Ajay and Ram together have 1050. On taking rupees 150 from Ajay, Ajay will have same amount as what Ram had earlier. Find the ratio of amounts with Ajay and Ram initially. So how to find the ratio what they have initially? So what we will do here, we will assume, let's say Ajay, okay, has rupees A and Ram has rupees R. Okay, initially. Now if you see, Ajay and Ram together have rupees 1050. If we add A plus R, it will become 1050. Okay, Ajay amount is A, Ram amount is R. So if we add A plus R, Ajay and Ram together have 1050. It will become this much. What it says, on taking rupees 150 from Ajay. Okay, so from Ajay has A rupees, right? From here, if we take 150 rupees, okay, on taking rupees 150 from Ajay will have same amount as what Ram had earlier. So this number will become the amount which Ram had. So how much Ram had? Ram had R rupees, right? So if we deduct 150 rupees from amount which Ajay has, it will become the amount which Ram has. So we have framed this equation again, right? Now in this equation, if we move r to this side, it becomes a minus r is equal to 150. Okay, so here we have two equations. This is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. Okay, now find the ratio of amounts with Ajay and Ram initially. So upon solving, we will get the amount with what Ajay and Ram is holding. Then we can also easily find the ratio as well. So how to solve this equation? What are we going to do here is we will add these equations. Okay, so in between, let's say I will erase this line. If we add this equation 1 and 2, 1 plus 2, if we do, so you can see a plus a will become 2a plus plus r and minus r is cancelled, and here it will become 0. 5 plus 5 is 10. Okay, and this becomes 2 and 1. So 2a is equal to 1200. That means 1200, right? So a is equal to 600. Okay, if we divide 1200 by 2, it will become 600. So Ajay has rupees 600. So how much amount Ram is having? So we can find this by putting the value here in the second equation, how much amount Ram is having. So in the second equation we saw it like this. Just send r to this side, and then so it will become r is equal to a minus 150. Okay, so a is 600 minus 150, which will give you 450. So Ram is having 450 rupees, Ajay is having 600 rupees. So find the ratio of the amounts with Ajay and Ram initially. So the ratio is with Ajay and Ram, so 600 upon 450. So we can cancel this 0. Now with 5, if I want to cancel this, 9 5s are 45, and this will become 2, right? Now with 3, this is 3, this is 4. So finally 4 is to 3 is the answer, or 4 is ratio 3. Okay, 4 is to 3. So this is the answer for 13th. Now quickly let us solve 2 more problems, friends. Okay, so here I am back with the next set of problems, friends. Let us solve this question number 14. In question number 14, it says if x is to y is equal to 3 is to 4, then 7x plus 3y is to 7x minus 3y is equal to how much? So we will solve this very easy, friend. There are 2 methods. First, let us solve using the shortcut method. So shortcut method is, we can write this 7x plus 3y upon 7x minus 3y. Okay, and here we know x upon y is equal to 3 by 4 given. This is given. So we will replace the value of x with 3 and value of y with 4. Okay, this is 4. So it will become 7 into 3 plus 3 into 4. Okay, we are using this value x 3 for for x 3 and for y 4, and then here again 7 into 3 minus 3 into 4. So this will become 21 plus 12 upon 21 minus 12, right? So now after adding, it will become 33 upon, and this becomes 11, sorry, not 11, this becomes 9. Okay, now if we cancel with 3, this becomes 11 upon 3. So this is the answer, 11 upon 3 for this. Now there, what is the another way to solve this problem? So another way to solve this problem is, we can use componendo dividendo rule of ratio and proportion. So here you can see we have it, x upon y is equal to 3 upon 4, right? So what we are going to do is, both sides we will multiply 7 by 3. Why 7? Because 7, we can see coefficient of x is 7 and coefficient of y is 3. So 7 by 3 we will multiply to the both side of equation. So what it will become? It will become 7x plus upon 3y is equal to 21 upon 12. Okay. So this is the new ratio. Now if we apply componendo and dividendo rule, it will become 7x plus 3y upon 7x minus 3y is equal to, so RHS also 21 plus 12 upon 21 minus 12, which is same as 33 by 9 is equal to 11 by 3. So same answer we get. So these both methods I have discussed here. You can use whichever is easy for you. Okay. Now let us solve this last 15th problem, wherein it says if A is to B is equal to 5 is to 7 and C is to D is equal to 2A is to 3B, then find AC is to BD. Okay. So we will solve that problem also here. I'll erase this out. So what is given here is A is to B, means A upon B is equal to 5 upon 7. It is given. And secondly, C is to D. C upon D is equal to 2A upon 3B. This is also given. So we have to find AC is to BD. Okay. So you can, if you see this is suppose first equation, this is second equation, what we can do here is we will multiply both the equations because AC and BD is there, right? AC and BD. So upon multiplying, so I'll write here first into second if we do. So A upon B into C upon D is equal to 5 upon 7 into 2A upon 3B. Okay. So here you can see it will become AC upon BD is equal to 5 to the 10A upon 7 3 the 21B. Now AC upon BD we got it, right? So here A upon B, so it will become 10 upon 21. For A upon B we have it already value 5 upon 7. So we will replace A upon B with 5 by 7. So 5 by 7. So this will become 5 tens are 50, and if you multiply 21 into 7, it is 7 to the 14, 147. So the final answer here we have it, AC is to BD is equal to 50 is to 147. Okay, so we have solved this problem also. Okay, that's all in this video, friends. If you are enjoying ratio and proportional problems, you please like this video, share it with your friends also, and if you are new to my channel, subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.